I haven't posted on YouTube since last year.
Hello everyone and welcome to the first annual Finny Awards. If you can't guess, this is just gonna be basically me talking about what was my favorite stuff of this year and kind of charting it out the past year, because this is my first full year doing, reviews of music and movies. So I've got some categories lined up for you. I have best album of the year, best song of the year, the best movie, and the best new artist of this year. So I hope y'all are excited for that. Hope y'all are going to stick around, and let's just get it started with best new artist. So to start it off, I'm going to hand off this to Finn.
Thank you, YERRR Extreme. Now, as you know, 2023 was a pretty crazy year, especially for music. And we had some very nice new artists that came out this year that put out a project or release that put them forward in the year 2023. This isn't necessarily the artist's first year making music, but in 2023, they made a huge step forward in the early stages of their career. The nominations are Pink Pantheress, Dead Right, and Tizo Touchdown. Now, this is all YERRR Extreme's opinion, but the winner for the Finny Award of the Best New Artist 2023 goes to Dead Right, releasing 2 mixtapes this year, both to critical acclaim in the underground scene. Take it away.
Wow, congratulations to Dead Right, man. I mean, who could have seen that one coming? Really impactful this year for me especially, but he's been really big this year, done really good, so props to him. But next up, we're going to keep it going with the movie of the year. So I'm going to let Finn handle that one once again.
Jeez. To be honest, movies were a bit slower this year, but you can't complain. We got our fair share of good cinema as well. So the nominees are Godzilla Minus One, Scream 6, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and Oppenheimer. Those are the 4 that we thought we should pick out this year, but the winner is, for the Finny Award, Movie of the Year 2023 goes to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, hitting theaters in June with a blockbuster release after waiting 5 years since the last one. Absolutely tore up the movie theater during the summer. You couldn't escape it, this year. Really well deserved. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Movie of the Year over here at YERRR Extreme.
Oh my god, I love that Spider-Man movie. No way it won. That's so awesome. That movie was awesome. Wow. Yeah, really the Spider-Man movie, definitely the best movie this year. I mean, nothing really came close to it. I mean, obviously things did come close to it in terms of quality, but just the impact and the culture around that movie when it came out this summer, I mean, really nothing else matched up to it, which is why it won. That's all my opinion though. So next up, we actually have our penultimate category, the 2023 Song of the Year. Now this can be a single, a song off an album. I have a couple more picks for this one, just because there was a lot of great, individual songs this year that were on some not amazing albums. So I will let Finn take it from here once again.
Well, yes, YERRR Extreme is absolutely right. Not every album this year was great, but I can say on every album there was at least one song that I had in consideration for this list. So right now, we have selected 7 songs that came out during the year of 2023 that we think were in the very upper echelon of music in terms of a single song. And the list is as follows: What a Day by Tyler, the Creator, Didn't They Give You Percocet by Suicide Boys, Patience by Lil Uzi Vert, My Eyes by Travis Scott, Muscle Beach by Mike featuring El Castor and Leonte, Kitchen Lights by Westside Gun featuring Stove God Cooks, and Myself by Yeet. Now, don't get me wrong, all of these songs were super amazing this year, and most of them were on repeat for me. But, like they say in the Highlander, there can be only one. So without further ado, we would like to appoint this year's Finny Award for the Best Song of the Year to My Eyes by Travis Scott. Like, when I first heard this song, it really didn't sound special to me until, obviously, the midway point when it completely switches up and blows you out of the water. I mean, there's no other song like it. The rapping is unmatched. It's My Eyes by Travis Scott. That's all I have to say.
Wow. I mean, just Just a gut-wrenching performance from Travis, man. I mean, honestly, that was I feel like that was too expected. That was the greatest song this year. Probably the greatest reaction I've had to a song ever, recorded or not. It is such a pivotal song for this year, for Travis Scott, for rap this year. The most cinematic song from the most cinematic album this year. And speaking of albums, I think it's time to get to what you've all been waiting for. So I hereby present the Finny Award for Album of the Year.
Oh my god, it's finally here. Oh my god. Yeah? What do you mean West Side Gun didn't send the money? Whatever, we're taking them off the list. So, ladies and gentlemen, to end off 2023, I present to you the finale of the year. What I've been waiting for since I started doing this channel. To do this. To present to you what, in my opinion, is the #1 album this year that I've listened to. Because obviously, I don't listen to everything. I am one man. I am one child. So, the contenders are as follows. Utopia by Travis Scott, A Great Chaos by Ken Carson, Burning Desire by Mike, Pink Tape by Lil Uzi Vert, Void Dire by Earl Sweatshirt and The Alchemist, and Let's Start Here by Lil Yachty. Now hopefully they're all floating around my head somewhere. The winner for Album of the Year 2023 for the 2023 Finny Awards goes to... Dude, why did Mansion Music get snubbed? It's obviously Album of the Year. Snubbed? One of the worst albums this year? The worst? What do you mean worst album? But what about If Looks Could Kill? Anyways, as I was saying, the Album of the Year for the Finny Award 2023 goes to Burning Desire by Mike. Just the greatest album this year. One of the best rap albums I've ever heard. Top 5 for the decade so far. A masterful showcase of production and sampling with abstract rhyme schemes and out-of-time bars, live instrumentation, storytelling, vocal inflections, features, some of the best features this year, with Golden Hour featuring Larry June, and it should be just so many great moments on this album, which is why it's my Album of the Year.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Big Mikey, Big Mikey. Woo! Put your hands together for Mike, man. I know everybody didn't hear this album, but I think if you do, you will love it. It is so amazing. It is so awesome, and I feel really bad that I never got a chance to do a review for it because I listened to it after it came out. Too late to do a review, like a month after. Which is why, into this new year, I want to plan to do a lot more reviews. I mean, it's not the easiest thing in the world, but I feel like doing more will be beneficial. So I can not miss out on moments like this, in the moment, in the time, and have a better year than I did last year, and do that every year. But I would still like to thank everyone for the year 2023 has been. I would like to thank everyone who put me on to music, everyone who showed me music, everyone who listens to music in general, because you make the world a better place by doing that. And I would like to thank you for watching this video and sticking with me through my terrible jokes and skits. And here is to a wonderful 2024 full of wonderful music.